A terrible tragedy is unfolding tonight in Summit County. 8 people are dead after a shooting rampage. A small community is overwhelmed with grief and confusion tonight. The gunman is among the dead, killed by police after he opened fire on police officers. Now, the chain of events started this morning in Copley Township, just outside of Akron. News Channel 5's Dan Haggerty has been at the scene all day and joins us live right now. And Dan, did anyone survive this shooting?
Well, Tracy, police told us a little earlier today about one survivor, a woman in the ICU at Akron General. She had been shot. We haven't been able to get an update on her condition, but she is being called a survivor. A few moments ago, another officer, a sergeant, came down and told us that there was possibly another survivor. Didn't indicate if that person had been shot, but possibly someone who was there and is also at the hospital. You see the roadblock here at Shockalaw Road in Copley, and it's going to stay that way tonight and into tomorrow while police continue to collect evidence at a massive crime scene. This community is totally rocked tonight.
It's a tragedy. It's pretty bad.
Betty Walker says she doesn't know exactly what happened in her neighborhood or why, but she says she knows the people involved.
The family that's been killed, I used to babysit for them years ago. I watched those kids grow up.
Betty lives near Goodenough Avenue and Shockalaw Road, where police were called around 11 this morning for shots fired.
8 dead, 1 that went to the hospital. So a potential of 9 victims altogether.
Police say 5 people were shot and killed outside of a home on Goodenough Ave. Another person was shot in a neighboring home 1 street over, and another in between.
We understand at some point in time the shooter was chasing somebody. So our job is extremely complicated right now because we actually have 4 different scenes that we're processing.
The 4th scene being where police killed the shooter in a gun battle all before noon in this Copley neighborhood.
I'm probably in shock right now. Just imagining what could have went on.
And we're not going to release any of the names, even though I believe I know a lot of them just from talking to people here in this community. Very tight-knit community back here. And when I told people you should have seen the expressions on their faces learning what happened here today, we have learned there's going to be a vigil tonight at 7:30. Maybe we'll learn a little bit more tonight about a motive, how this happened, and how all of these victims are connected. Tracy, back to you.
Dan, are police going to release any more information tonight? Do they have anything more? Have they told you when they're going to have more information?
Yeah, and the reason we're not releasing names, police haven't done that yet, because there are so many victims, there are so many next of kin people to contact. They asked us not to do that yet. They're going to release the names formally tomorrow at noon in a press conference here in Copley.
Absolutely. Well, we would not want to release those names if it would infringe on somebody just learning these horrific news. Obviously, the community reaction, Dan, is just hitting them very hard.
As you can imagine, I mean, it's literally unbelievable. I mentioned the people we talked to earlier. With all these roadblocks here, our vehicles would be parked, we'd be getting video, and you'd see some people pull up. They'd ask us what happened, we'd tell them what they knew, or what we knew, and right away they knew who we were talking about, and the expressions on their faces, it was terrible.
All right, Dan, thanks very much. We will, of course, check back with you a little bit later. Thank you, Dan. Well, at this hour, 5 different agencies are all investigating, including Copley Police, Akron Police, Summit County Sheriff's Department, and the State Bureau of Criminal Identification and Investigation. Several roads, as you heard Dan mention there in Copley Township, remain closed tonight while police do their work. They are collecting evidence from at least 4 different locations connected to this crime scene rampage. Goodenough Avenue is closed at Shockalaw Road. Batula Avenue is closed at Shockalaw Road, and Copley Road is also closed at Shockalaw Road. All right, here's what we know at this hour from Copley Township. 8 people are dead, including the gunman. Police tell us a man went on a shooting rampage in northeast Ohio suburb Sunday morning. The first 911 call came in around 11 this morning about shots fired in the area of Shockalaw Road and Goodenough Avenue. When officers arrived, they found multiple people shot at least 4 different locations. One woman did survive the shooting and is currently at Akron General Hospital. One of those killed was an 11-year-old child. Residents are holding a prayer service tonight at Copley Community Park. That's on Copley Road at 7:30. We ask you to stay with News Channel 5 and NewsNet5.com for continuing coverage of this developing story. You can also find instant updates on our Facebook and Twitter pages. We will have much more on this deadly shooting later in this newscast.